The wise man is one who knows what he does not know.
Roads were made for journeys, not destinations.
What is evil to one at one time becomes good at another time to somebody else. The snow goose needs not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Never say never, because the days go by so fast and nothing stays the same. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. There is beauty in everything, but not everyone can see it. The way is near, but men seek it afar. It is in easy things, but men seek for it in difficult things.
Your life is what your thoughts make it.
If you lack faith, then existence does not believe in you. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. So the unwilling soul sees what's hidden, and the ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. The way of truth is like a great road. It is not difficult to know it. The evil is only that men will not seek it. We gain by losing, lose by gaining. Sometimes we see a lot, but do not notice the main thing. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. New beginnings are disguised as painful endings. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance.
Forget injuries. Never forget kindness.
A man must not be without shame, for the shame of being without shame is shamelessness indeed. Happiness is when you are understood. Great happiness is when you are loved. Real happiness is when you love.
The man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither.
When I free myself from who I am, I become who I can be. Temperance is the first step of virtue, which is the beginning of moral perfection. Be bent, and you will stay straight. Be empty, and you will remain complete. Be worn out, and you will stay new. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. The one who offends you takes away your negative energy and gives you his positive energy. A sage who wants to be above people puts himself below them. Wanting to be ahead of them, he becomes behind. What is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job?
Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous.
People of higher morality do not consider themselves moral. Therefore, they have the highest morality.
Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it.
A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. A trail through the mountains, if used, becomes a path in a short time, but, if unused, becomes blocked by grass in an equally short time. The whole being knows without learning, sees without looking, and attains without doing. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear.
If someone wants to offend you greatly, then it is even worse for him. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get.
By remaining true to yourself without seeking to compare and compete, you will achieve universal respect. Try your best to be to others as you would wish to be treated yourself, and you will find that this is the shortest way to benevolence. You cannot open a book without learning something. Sometimes you must yield in order to win, and sometimes maintaining a low place leads you to win. A great man clings to the essential and leaves the insignificant. He does everything in truth, but he will never rely on laws. Whoever, undertaking a business, hurries too quickly to achieve a result will do nothing. He who carefully finishes his work, as he began, will not fail. To recognize your insignificance is empowering. Pride and excess bring disaster for man.
The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions.
Truth uttered before its time is always dangerous. He who knows the measure is satisfied with his position. If you aren't afraid of dying, there is nothing you can't achieve. If there is no dull and determined effort, there will be no brilliant achievement.
The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Worry not that no one knows you. Seek to be worth knowing.
Friendship is one mind in two bodies. A long absence of sex turns a person into a neurotic.